Hey guys, so with Serena and Venus being tied as my favorite person on the planet, and with what transpired over the past week and then this weekend at the US Open, I decided it's time I wanted to discuss it. I'll tell you right now, I watched it. I was watching it again today, and I've been in tears all day long. I mean, I don't think, and you guys know I'm big on sports. Sports is my life. I mean, the last couple of years, not so much, but you know, with my anxiety and stuff, I don't know. I'm just trying to get back to where I was, and then get back into it. But anyway, that isn't the point. I've never seen such an emotional sports event in my life. Not a Super Bowl, not an NCAA college basketball game, not a baseball game. I mean, it was insane, man. And, you know, one thing that gets laughs at umpires, I mean, as a coach, one thing that gets to coaches is inconsistencies. I'll tell you, when I coached softball, the strike zone was tight, okay? All season long. You know, we was tied for the best team in the league, okay? So we get into the tournament, and they expand the strike zone. I mean, they like double or triple it. And that was about the closest I came to getting ejected from a game. I mean, it really set me off. And so I think some of the issue with Serena Williams is the inconsistency. Also, I'm a firm believer that a sporting match or event or game or whatever you want to call it should never be determined by the umpire. The outcome should not be affected by the referees, umpire, whatever you want to call them. It should never happen. And you see that happen a lot in basketball, women's basketball, men's basketball. Sometimes with football, you see it happen. Baseball, not as often, I don't think. But a referee or umpire should never have an effect on the outcome, especially in a championship game or match or anything like that. And I think in this case, it had, you know, it's kind of like that. I'm not saying Naomi is awesome and she was outplaying Serena, but you know, I feel like Serena started a shot, and you know, I mean, I'm not saying Serena would have won, but there's no doubt she had a better chance at coming back and winning than you know what happened. I mean, see, I grew up with John McEnroe in tennis, and he just went off all the time. He just flat out went off all the time, and I don't think I've ever seen him take a game. Well, he was suspended in 1990, I think, but I don't know. It does seem like she has a point. I think men get away with a lot more than women in tennis. You know, a lot of men. I'll be honest, I don't watch tennis a whole lot. I watch women. I love Serena and Venus, so I'll watch them. But every now and then, you know, I'll check up what's going on in men's tennis, and you know what? It does seem like there was a double standard deal. But I am so emotional over this. I mean, just the whole thing was emotional, man. I cried so hard that I couldn't stop. I mean, I couldn't cry anymore. Couldn't do it. And you know, it's just crazy, guys. I mean, I love Serena Williams and Venus so much, and she's even tweeted me back a few times. Or, you know, she's even tweeted out to me a couple times, and I've liked them before they were even pro. When they were amateurs, they were my favorite tennis players ever, right from the get-go. When they were amateurs, they had those beads in their hair and stuff. No, from LA. I love Serena Venus Williams. But I'm gonna make another video about that some other time. But I'm just talking about the match. And I know Serena is like me. She's big on equality. So's Venus, and that means gender equality. And I think that's awesome. So we're definitely on the same page there. And I follow her on Snapchat, man. Her Snapchat is awesome too. She did support Kaepernick in the anthem, and I made a couple videos about that, but I haven't published them yet. And she's for equality like I am, and I was so proud of her for standing up for Nike and that whole situation. But then you have, listen to this. Then this situation, I know she's gonna get criticized. I'm the most laid-back person on the planet, and almost, Put me in a competitive situation, because that's my life. I've invested my whole life towards sports. That's why I went to school, coach, be around athletics. That's my life. And outside of sports, I'm laid back, but put me in a competitive situation or a coach, I can be one of the biggest jokes you'll ever meet. One of the most competitive people you'll ever see. That's just how I am. I think one time I was playing volleyball with a girlfriend of mine, and I ended up spiking the ball and hitting her right in the nose, knocking her down. I had some crazy stuff. I didn't mean to. It just happened. But I was fired up because we were down, and that's just how I am. I spike, in basketball. I munch people, boom, I block them, when I get mad. But anyway, I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if the Pope says it. I could care less. Serena Williams is a class act. How she handled the closing ceremony when Naomi won and I love Naomi too. I love her. She was so, I felt so bad. And I can relate to these two women. I tell you why, because even when I'm in the right, 100% in the right, and even there's been times when I won in a game of basketball or something like that. Well, I thought, and it was a tough game, and it was, there was some drama in it and stuff. I felt the need to apologize. I did. I felt the need to apologize. Well, Naomi apologized at the ceremony for winning, and to me that was just, my heart broke. See, the thing is, the umpire not only made it bad for Serena Williams, but the umpire made it bad for Naomi too in the whole moment. It ruined the whole thing. You can sense it just watching it, and I'm sure you could really feel it if you was there in person watching it. But let me tell you guys, why would you apologize for winning? And I'm guilty of it. I'm bad. I'll apologize if there's a conflict and I'm 100% in the right. I'll still apologize. I feel so bad, no matter what, any kind of conflict. And it seems like a guy would never, listen to this guy, a guy would never apologize after winning a match like that, ever. I don't care how much conflict it is in it, I don't care how much drama. A guy would never apologize. That's just how it is. And she apologized, man. My heart broke. I cried so much I couldn't cry anymore. For Serena Williams, definitely. And then for Naomi, boy, what a U.S. Open. I don't know. It's crazy. I will be making another special feature video, as you guys will see in the future. Like I said, Serena Williams and Venus Williams are tied as my favorite people on the planet ever. And I just absolutely love those two to pieces. I am gonna make a video on them in the future, probably near future. What's weird is I had Serena Williams as a cover photo on my Facebook for a long time, man. I mean, for the last few days, and then this happens, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna keep it up there a month now. I mean, I'm so proud of her. But a class act, guys, a class act. I don't care what anybody says. She told the crowd no more booze. She got it together for the champion, man. I mean, she took over as a veteran of the game, that's what leadership is. And she's like, we have to make this moment for her. I mean, she won, and here Serena is Naomi's idol. I don't like to use the word idol, but person that she looked up to. And I tell you, man, that's something else. And then the cheating thing, let me tell you, that really broke my heart. Because, I've never cheated. I've always had really good morals. I'm one of the most honest people you'll ever meet. And up until a couple of years ago, I never got accused of something like that. And it seems like the last couple of years, people have actually questioned my character. And the emotion's overwhelming, especially when you're straight on. I mean, you never even dream of it. And here she is. I know she's like that, and here she is. She's getting accused of cheating with the coaching call and all that, and you could just see the emotion, and that's another way I related to her. But Serena Williams, man, it'd be so awesome if you could see this. I'm gonna tweet it to you. I am such a big fan of you and Venus. I just love you two so much. Everything about you ladies, I think you two are so awesome, so inspirational, and what you do for all the other little kids, and how they look up to you, and how you carry yourself and handle yourself. I mean, I understand in the moment of competition, sometimes you get fired up. That's part of competition. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not trying to justify it, but there's emotion in sports, absolutely 100%, and it's unpreventable. It will happen. I don't know. I just think they should have. They just jumped up. They didn't even give you a warning, I don't think. But anyway, I just want you guys to know I love you guys so much. I am going to make another special feature video for you guys, because, man, I just love you guys so much. I just wanted to address this topic, and I absolutely love you, Serena and Venus. And Serena, you've tweeted out at me a couple times, and you just don't know how awesome that was. I mean, I have the tweet saved and everything. And I followed you on Snapchat, and you're so awesome. But I just had to address this. I think it was unfortunate how things went. I 100% stand for Serena Williams, stand by her and support her 120%. I also stand by Naomi, who is a deserving champion. Oh my, I'm a new fan. I'm a new fan of Naomi. Absolutely a new fan. I think she's awesome, and just how humble she was. I mean, so emotional, guys. I mean, man, she was just so emotional and humble, and it just brought me to tears. But so I fully support her as well. And they have to fix these inconsistencies in sports when it comes to refereeing, or umping or whatever, That's a major issue, inconsistencies, and that's how it is in life, It's a good fight, battling all this, discrimination and stuff like that. That's what that is, see? So, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I love each and every one of you, and especially you, Venus and Serena Williams. If you see this, and I hope you do, it'd be awesome. Look, all Nike. So I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.